It's easy to think that if a little of something is good, more must be better. This mindset is especially dangerous when applied to supplements, where the line between a therapeutic dose and a toxic one is often razor thin and poorly understood by the general public. What many people overlook is that the dose makes the poison, even for substances with known benefits. Supplements like turmeric, green tea extract, fish oil, vitamin D, and others may support health in modest amounts, but when taken in high doses, often far exceeding natural dietary intake, they can become harmful, even life-threatening. Turmeric, widely used for its anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties, is a prime example. As a spice in food, it's harmless for most people and may even support joint health and cognitive function. But in supplement form, turmeric is highly concentrated, often containing hundreds of milligrams of curcumin, its primary active compound. These levels are far beyond what one could consume naturally through cooking. At these doses, turmeric can cause gastrointestinal upset, including nausea, diarrhea, and acid reflux. More seriously, it can increase the risk of bleeding, interfere with iron absorption, and, in some individuals, contribute to liver damage. Cases of acute hepatitis linked to turmeric supplements have been reported in medical literature, prompting health agencies in countries like Italy and Canada to investigate and issue warnings. The irony is chilling. A supplement taken to improve health ends up triggering organ failure. Green tea extract tells a similar story. Drinking green tea itself is generally safe and may offer modest benefits for cardiovascular health and metabolism. But in pill or powder form, green tea extract delivers a megadose of catechins, particularly epigallocatechin gallate, EGSG, which has been linked to liver toxicity when consumed in high amounts. The European Food Safety Authority, EFSA, has stated that daily intakes above 800 milligrams of EGSG can pose a risk of liver injury. People taking green tea extract for weight loss or energy enhancement may have no idea they're consuming potentially hepatotoxic doses. Compounding the danger is the fact that liver damage is often silent in the early stages until it becomes severe enough to cause jaundice, fatigue, or worse, liver failure requiring transplantation. Even supplements perceived as benign, like vitamin D or omega-3 fatty acids, can become hazardous in high doses. Vitamin D toxicity is rare but real, leading to hypercalcemia, high blood calcium levels, which can cause nausea, weakness, kidney stones, and even heart rhythm abnormalities. Excessive fish oil consumption may lead to increased bleeding risk and immune suppression, particularly when combined with blood-thinning medications. And yet, consumers are bombarded with vague advice to take more, often based on incomplete evidence or anecdotal claims. There's also a psychological trap at work here. When supplements are labeled as natural or plant-based, people tend to assume they're fundamentally different from pharmaceutical drugs. But biologically, many of these compounds act on the same pathways in the body, affecting enzymes, hormones, or cell receptors. At high concentrations, the body no longer responds as it does to nutrients from food. These compounds become pharmacologically active, which means they behave like drugs, with all the same potential for benefit or harm. To make matters worse, supplement dosages are not universally standardized, and products often vary significantly in potency. A turmeric capsule from one brand may contain 100 milligrams of curcumin. Another might contain 1,000 milligrams, 10 times the dose. Green tea extract products may fail to list exact catechin concentrations, leaving consumers unaware of the EGSG content. And unlike prescription drugs, supplements don't require pre-market approval for safety or efficacy. This lack of regulation opens the door for accidental overdosing, inconsistent quality, and undisclosed risks. The illusion of safety is further amplified by influencers, wellness bloggers, and even some healthcare practitioners who promote natural supplements as risk-free solutions to complex health problems, arthritis, fatigue, aging, weight gain, without explaining the dangers of overuse. Vulnerable groups, such as people with chronic diseases, the elderly, or those on multiple medications, are especially at risk. Their livers and kidneys are already under strain, and introducing high doses of unregulated supplements can push those systems past their limit. Here's what people need to understand. There is no such thing as a side effect-free substance. Anything capable of producing a strong physiological benefit is also capable of producing harm if misused. The dose matters. The source matters. The context, age, gender, genetic profile, existing health conditions matters. And the idea that more is better? That's often the fastest route to harm. So, what should consumers do? First, reject the myth that natural equals safe. Second, avoid taking high-dose supplements without a clearly defined reason and professional oversight. Third, read labels carefully, look for dosage, active ingredients, and potential warnings. Fourth, report unusual symptoms, even mild ones, if you're using a new supplement. Fatigue, nausea, or strange rashes could be early signs of toxicity. Fifth, prioritize nutrients from food, where they are balanced, buffered by other compounds, and naturally regulated by your appetite. Supplements should be used sparingly and strategically, not as daily megadoses chasing vague promises of wellness. The supplement industry thrives on consumer trust and confusion. But health isn't a matter of faith, it's a matter of informed caution. And when it comes to natural compounds in unnatural quantities, the line between help and harm may be thinner than anyone wants to believe.